Acclaimed Pokemon leaker Riddler Khu has come out with some exciting new information when it comes to Pokemon Legends Arceus, and I want to talk to you guys about that today. If you're already a fan of Pokemon, or if you're just excited to try out the new Pokemon adventure Pokemon Legends Arceus, you're not going to want to miss this video. Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of Super Gaming Minute, the channel dedicated to all things Nintendo and gaming. As mentioned, we've got a very exciting video to go over today concerning Pokemon Legends Arceus and Riddler Khu, the leaker who has been saying a lot of things about this game and some pretty exciting things that I want to get into and talk to you guys about. But before we do get into all that, don't forget to like the video if you guys are excited for Pokemon Legends Arceus, share it with a friend who's also excited for the game, and of course, the most important thing that you guys can do to help the channel grow would be to subscribe to Super Gaming Minute if you like talking all things Nintendo and gaming. We release 1 to 2 new videos every single week, and the only way to stay up to date with everything that we release would be to subscribe and to ring the notification bell. And with all that said, let's get right into the video. Okay, so it's no secret that Pokemon players all over the world are sick and tired of Game Freak sticking to their tried and true roots by regurgitating the same Pokemon game over and over with little to no changes. That's why when Nintendo and Game Freak revealed the first trailer for Pokemon Legends Arceus, even though it looked a little choppy, Pokemon fans were extremely surprised and excited, literally having to pick their jaws up off the floor. With its seemingly massive open world to explore, new Pokemon to discover, as well as new regional variants, plus a brand new in-depth story to unfold among, I'm sure, a ton of other things, we can't wait to pick this up and give it a go. If you're anything like me, you're Googling and searching anything to do with this game, and new news to discover and any new leaks that can be talked about because this new fresh take on Pokemon is exciting and almost unbelievable. We have been asking Game Freak to make an open world Pokemon game for years, and the Pokemon franchise is the perfect candidate for this type of game. Having free reign over the entire digital world is a dream come true, and I can't wait for this game to drop on Nintendo Switch systems in January. I mean, we're just over a month away from this game's release, so let's get hyped. I mean, I'm excited. I'm sure you're excited. Let's go. Now, as mentioned, I, like a lot of people, have been scouring the internet looking for leaks and more information about this game just due to the sheer excitement and curiosity. Doing so, I stumbled across a leaker by the name of Riddler Khu, who talks leaks and rumors for Pokemon games almost exclusively, and he's been right about these rumors more times than not. Now, I'm not going to get into those previous rumors at this time, but a quick Google search of the leaker's name and you should find some credible information. Now, I thought I would list some of the more interesting things that Riddler has said about Pokemon Legends Arceus and share those with you. Now, the first thing I wanted to talk about was shiny hunting. In a Twitter thread conversation with a user by the name of Kaito, they ask, are shinies shown in the overworld just like in Let's Go Pikachu Eevee? To which Riddler confirms yes. Now that makes a lot of sense just due to how Pokemon are captured in this game. There seems to be no battle screen that comes up once you first encounter the Pokemon. It's more of a seamless transition from open world to battles. So it makes perfect sense that shiny Pokemon will be visible before a battle encounter, which I'm all about. One of the best aspects of Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee was seeing a shiny Pokemon just walking around no big deal in the game. Something Sword and Shield as well as Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl should have incorporated. Now the next tweet we need to talk about is of the game itself. Riddler tweets, hardcore gameplay embodies reasonable resource allocation in Pokemon Legends Arceus. You should pay attention to berries, ores, and other Pokemon drops. You need to buy item slots when the game progresses, craft balls and throw them effectively. Avoid senseless recollecting and make it a smooth operation. I love this tweet. It makes the game sound like it'll be more of a hardcore RPG experience. Paying attention to berries, buying item slots in order to collect more items, as well as crafting your own Pokeballs, it sounds as though they are making item collecting a very prominent part of the game, and that you'll only be able to catch so many Pokemon since you'll be scouring the open world looking for items to craft different Pokeballs, and I assume medicines as well. It sort of sounds like it'll adopt almost the same type of item finding as Breath of the Wild and its recipes. Riddler kind of hints at the fact that they may not have Pokemon Marts, and everything that we would normally buy at the Pokemarts, you'll be crafting out of items that you find in the wilderness. It definitely sounds as though buying item slots will help you keep up with the demand of making more balls, potions, etc. Riddler continues to say, this game has the longest gameplay time span in the mainline genre. Your final goal is catching Arceus. I wonder how many players will finish it. Besides completing the Hisuian Pokedex, if you don't want a shiny hunt in this single player adventure game. Okay, so big takeaways from this is extended gameplay, the longest and most in-depth player experience in a Pokemon mainline game ever, which I'm seriously down for. There's nothing I like more than more gameplay. I mean, games are expensive, the more the better, right? Just as long as it's not overly repetitive and boring, of course. I love how they continue to say, I wonder how many players will finish it. Now that definitely hints at a very long-winded game. The next thing we need to talk about is the Hisuian Pokedex. Riddler shows an example of a bunch of new Pokemon with new typing, and I'll show that image here. I'm not going to dwell too much on this. If you're interested in the Pokedex and new typing, take a look at the dex and decipher which Pokedex number is which Pokemon. Now the rest of the leaks have to do with new regional Pokemon as well as new Pokemon being introduced. One of the big takeaways here will be alternate form of Voltorb and Electrode. Now as we all know by now that this is a prequel to Pokemon Diamond and Pearl and set years and years before any mainline Pokemon game ever. And as we also know, Voltorb and Electrode are based off the new Pokeball design. But in this game, those balls haven't been made yet, so it just makes sense that these Pokemon will have a form that more resembles the early Pokeball before they take on their newer form. Now this is all of the information that I have on the game. If any of you have any more information that I missed, feel free to let us know in the comment section down below. Alright guys, and that is it. Now, after watching this video, are you even more excited to play this game? Are you excited for Overworld Shinies? And what other information did you hear about this game that I maybe didn't go over in this video? Share your comments down below with the rest of us. Also guys, don't forget to like the video if you are excited to play Pokémon Legends Arceus. Share the video with a friend who's also excited to play this game. And of course, as mentioned at the beginning of this video, the most important thing that you guys can do to help the channel grow would be to subscribe to Super Gaming Minute if you like talking all things Nintendo and gaming. We release 1 to 2 new videos every single week, and the only way to stay up to date with everything that we release would be to subscribe and of course to ring that notification bell. And with that said, thank you guys so much for making it all the way to the end of this video. You know I appreciate every single one of you guys, and as always, keep on gaming.